to get things underway. Don't you just love playoff hockey? Listen to this place. Let's get after it. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Fires it. Tremendous athletic shot with the glove by Swayman.
Shabbat's been working so hard with the puck and without it. It's just not dropping for him. And when it doesn't drop, it can be extremely frustrating. You want to get points. You want to feel like you're contributing.
Off the draw, they take possession. Hammers him in the open ice.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
From his own end, he moves it up ahead. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Up the inside of the iron.
That's frustrating, James. The score is 0-0, and oh, what a miss as it goes off the post and out.
There's a collision with some authority. Ottawa's got control of it now from their own end. Here's a shot. Oh, quick save. The Senators scoop it up along the boards. Jostles for the puck, but still hangs on. Boston's got it across the line. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. Whistle blows, stopping the play. The Senators are going to be penalized for a boarding call here. Man advantage takes to the ice. It's our first opportunity to get a glance at the special teams unit.
First power play of the game and an opportunity to go up by one. And analytics will tell you, when you score first, chances are you win the game.
Hamannik's got it across the line. From the point, they take control of it. Ottawa's got the puck along the wall. Huge steal in his own end. And all alone on the breakaway. Denied on the breakaway. Oh, he came up clutch there.
Well, he really did. Anytime that you're one-on-one, you got to beat the shooter, and that's exactly what he does.
Coyle's looking to win this draw on this man advantage here. The Bruins win it. On the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Can't maintain possession. And they send it down the ice. Boston's got the puck along the wall. Quick pass to Marchand. Whacks it out of midair to keep control. And makes the routine save. And a nice lead pass to start the transition. Rocks him on the play. Puck clears the zone. Takes the feed. Takes a shot. Incredible reflexes on the glove save by Olmark. Puck cleared from the defensive end. Boston's got the puck behind the net. Here they come inside the neutral zone. And takes a tour out of the offensive end to find some space at center. Dumps it in. Boston's got a hold of it against the wall. Well, if they're going to do something with this man advantage, now's the time.
They don't have the luxury of time, James. They have to be urgent and get the puck up ice.
Power play has expired.
Power plays have the opportunity to really dictate pace and change the momentum of the game, and this one didn't do any of it, James. Certainly frustrated as they head back to the bench.
Made the stop on the play.
Great movement in the crease, James, and also a great read. He's got to push across once he...
And look at this, they're going prison rules.
Some players get involved by physically engaging, and that's how they play their best, and these two certainly showing that this is their best.
And the exclamation mark thrown there.
Yeah, this fight is over with that decisive last punch, James. The Senators are the clear victors in that fight, and that generates some energy, momentum for their team. Everyone's standing up and batting their sticks.
Well, both teams seem to be a little calmer now after a pretty chaotic stretch just a few moments ago. Ottawa's won the faceoff. Great save by Swayman.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
Drills them.
Power forwards are often heavy on their skates. They're strong, they're physical, and they know how to retrieve pucks, and man, can they deliver bone-crushing hits.
Oh, that was like a car crash. Fires it on net. Oh, and it makes the save, just not enough to keep it out. That goes wide. Boston's got the puck along the boards. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Shot. Sanderson stick handling in his own zone. Gets the puck in deep. Boston's gained possession along the boards. Face-off coming up as the puck goes up and over the glass. More than half the period has expired. Still looking for our first goal. Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. Grabs it in his own end. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Coughs it up on the play. Scrum along the wall. Here's a short pass to Kostelic. The Senators have it behind the cage. Cousins crosses the line and is on the attack. Oh, what a stop by Swayman! Big-time defensive play. Takes the pass. Kostelik's got it along the wing. Cousins carries it through the neutral zone. And he lowers the boom there. Quick feed to Coyle. Handles the puck. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Here's a shot. Great save by Swayman. Tries to feed it across. Lindholm's got it in the defensive end. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Kiki. Broken up by Hamner. Feeds the puck to Highmore. Jason Jordan with that hit. Shot! Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one tonight. Opening face-off here in this second period is about set to go. Still looking for the game's first goal as we are underway in the second. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Ottawa's definitely outplayed their opponent in the opening frame, James. They battled, they worked, they're very aggressive on the puck, and they managed it. They own the possession time, but they need to execute. This is a scoreless game. They've got to put their by the goaltender if they want to win.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Still scoreless in this one. Lindholm's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack.
Ozone face-off, James. Critical time to gain possession with that clean win, and with a tired group, they get that puck moving around and a real opportunity on net.
The Senators gain control of the puck. Great reach with the poke check by Carlo. That's a solid check on the play. Levels him with the hit. Quick shot! Tremendous stop by Swayman! Hammers it from the point! Oh, and another save! Boston's got it in their own zone. The Senators gain possession along the wall. Shot! Oh, that's off the blocker! What a stop by Swayman! An offensive zone face-off coming up here.
Well, after the icing, no one can change, so the goaltender who already looks fatigued is in a vulnerable position.
Keeps moving the puck through his own zone. He takes a moment to backtrack but maintains possession. Solid hit on the play. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. There's the whistle, and here's the call. And coach is looking for an explanation here from the official.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting the refs here because he wants to know why his team's being penalized more often and is clearly having a factor in the game.
Face-off and another opportunity to take a look at the man advantage unit here.
Power plays can be so finicky, and you have to adjust on the fly when it isn't working. Read the ice that's given, and you can't get
Moves it quickly over to Pasternak. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. And they get the puck out. Boston's got possession of the puck. Ottawa's got control of the puck. They clear the zone. Sanderson's lugging the puck. They get it out of the defensive end.
Highmore's back in the play after grabbing a new stick from the bench. And man, these things snap in half.
Time winding down here on this power play. They'll get a fresh set of legs here for this one last burst. Can't hang on after that hit.
After the first power play unit was unsuccessful, the second unit will come on. They'll need to be urgent here as the clock is winding down, but there's still time to get one in.
Boston's got a hold of the puck now. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
This is going to be a boarding call, no question about it. Opponent's in a vulnerable spot. You see the numbers. You can't hit like that.
Big opportunity coming up with a 5-on-3 man advantage.
Two-player advantage, 5-on-3. So much room available. Sometimes you can get low.
And they're going to dance off here. And there's the winning blow.
Did he ever connect on that one, James? And now look at him on the ice. He's laboring to get up. Over to the penalty box they go, James, and they'll get some much-needed rest. Well, it's going to be 5 minutes. They can get some water and relax.
Lindholm's ready to take the draw here on this power play. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Moves it to Marchand. Sends the pass over. Good defensive stop with the poke check. And they get that puck down the ice. Boston's got a hold of it along the wall.
10 seconds.
And he sends it across to Marchand. The Senators will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. Jensen's penalty has expired, but they remain short-handed as he joins the kill. Quick pass to Marchand. Makes the save. Marchand's working it around in the corner. Penalty coming up here.
The coach is extremely dissatisfied with the calls in this game right now, and he is irate. His team's been behind the 8-ball and really hasn't been able to get momentum because of it.
The Bruins roll out their man advantage unit, and they've got lots of time for this 5-on-3.
5-on-3, you know your opponent has big bodies with long sticks in the middle of the ice. You have to find a way to move them. How do you do that? You either shoot the puck or you move it.
Sanderson's got it into offensive territory. With the stop. Looks to set up at the point now. Blocked in front. Dumps the puck in. Witherspoon's got the puck in his own zone. Delayed penalty looming. There's the collision, and look who's hit again.
He's been a punching bag tonight, James. He's going to have to find a way to get out of the way. This is a frustrating situation, James, just taking a whack load of penalties and really unable to get any momentum in this game because they're shorthanded the whole time.
The Bruins with a 5-on-3, and they've got loads of time to work with here.
Oh, and that is a lot of time on a 5-on-3. You have to have a sense of urgency here, though, because if you pop one by, you still have the man advantage.
And the puck leaves the zone. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. Oh, big-time hit along the wall, and this is why I'm glad I'm up here in a suit, Cheryl.
And I'm right there with you, James. I wouldn't want to be along those boards either. It almost looked like he left his feet early, but nonetheless, it's a bone crusher.
Good hit on the play. Play blown dead. Let's get the call. The Bruins have been served up with a 2-minute penalty for charging. Good job tangling up his opponent here. Ottawa's got the puck. Boston's looking to break out of their own end. And it's a quick pass to Jones. Puts it on net. Big-time save and a big-time shot. The Senators will kill off a few extra seconds now. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Scooped up along the wall by Jones. The Senators have it now. Turned aside with a glove.
Well, this save looks easier than it actually is. I mean, when you have a shooter right in the slot and you know that you've got to find a way to get your glove on it, you got to be fast, you got to be quick and show those reflexes. He does that and makes the save.
The Senators now have a short power play after the penalty expired. Turn that chance aside.
Norris gets a shot on goal, and he's back on the ice after serving that 5-minute major for fighting, and you can be frustrated, but listen, you got to get scoring chances, you got to be on the ice to get them.
And that's off a stick. Shot, makes the save, denies him again. Relentless pressure, denies him. And this squad has really put the pressure on now. Scores! The icebreaker goal, and finally we have one in this game.
Yeah, it took a while, James, but they found the back of the net, and it's still the first one in the game, so the opponent is hunting. Oh, man, he's an incredible passer, James. I mean, he's got IQ and awareness, so he knows where he wants to put the puck, so he's one step ahead of everyone. But then it's all about your delivery. You have to give a pass that someone can receive. So the perfect timing or the temperature, you want to make sure that it's flat, it's crisp, and he seems to do it every single time.
I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. There's a chance in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Past the halfway mark of this period, the Senators have taken a 1-0 lead. Oh, how did he stop that with a save by Swayman? Zaka's got it against the boards. And he shut the door on that last play. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Can't get it to go. Sends it over to Cole. Yeah, you can see this one coming, Cheryl.
Yeah, and you hate to see this, James. A player down, never the look you want, but you also know that it has to be responded for. There has to be action when a guy's on the ice. The Senators find a way to send a clear message with that fight. They say, we're not going to be pushed around. We're tough, we're physical, and we're not going anywhere.
Looks like the emotions have settled down. They've got calm back on the ice, and let's get this puck dropped once again. Across the line from center. Oh, great move to sidestep the chip. Norris plays it along the wall. Here's a short pass to Cousins. And he had an answer with that save. Quick feed to Pasternak. Grabbed along the boards by Marchand. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. Whistle blows, stopping the play.
Late in the period, in a close game, a tough penalty to take, James. But if they can just kill it off and get to the intermission, they can reset to start the next period.
Power play unit going back to work.
Well, they earned this power play, James, through hard work, and it's an opportunity to even the score here. They need to find a way to execute and get back to the even score.
Puck picked up by Pete. Denies him in front.
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the threat is in that slow slot and taking all the space away.
Strong defensive effort. The Senators are across the line and into the offensive end. Oh, scores! Go Shorty! It's a short-handed one at that.
And this could be a turning point in the game, James. I mean, when you're on the PK and you look to attack like they did, that's unbelievable to recognize the opportunity to jump. And man, did they jump. And they end up capitalizing off of it. Oh, with that goal against, the coach is salty behind the bench right now. You can just see his whole demeanor is negative because he's not impressed with the way his team is playing. You know, it's been a lackluster effort. They didn't come ready to play. They weren't prepared.
Ottawa's been rocking and rolling all night long, and it continues here in the second.
Well, that's a timely goal as well because it generates energy to go into the intermission if they can ride this lead right until then, James. But they're also playing a strong defensive game as well as their goaltender's pitching the shutout.
The Bruins will play it from the defensive zone. Less than a minute to go here in the second. Moves it quickly over to Coyle. The Senators gain control of the puck against the wall. The Bruins will get their other power play unit out here as they start from their own end. Slides it on over to Brown. Takes a shot. Denies him.
Well, players should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Trying to clear. And the puck is cleared.
Well, you can see the entire PK unit. Their heads are on a swivel, straight line skating, and they're able to get that puck. And because they're looking and aware, they're able to find the white ice and get it 200 feet down.
There's the horn. 40 minutes in the books. We'll get a refresh for both the players, ice. Back with a third period next.
With hot food and ice-cold beverages, now's your chance to join.
Both teams seem fresh after that second intermission. We're ready to drop the puck on period number 3. Boston's going to have to work quickly here on this man advantage if they hope to strike. Ottawa's got a chance to work the transition game now shorthanded. And they get the puck out of the danger zone.
Norris is almost back in the play.
Into the attacking end. Boston's power play is over. What a disaster as they give up a shorthanded goal.
After you give up a shorty on a power play, the next shift is critically important. Finding a way.
Trying to shake off the defender. Stopped on the breakaway. What a save he made there.
Well, I loved how he challenged the shooter on this, James. He didn't sit back in his net. He came right out to the top of the paint. He said, if you're going to beat me, you got to find room.
And now he moves it to Marchand. Here's a chance. Oh, look at the glove save by Omar.
Marchand's been a welcome addition back into this lineup, James. I mean, he's been out with injury, but as he gets reinserted in, you can see the spark that he's provided for his team, and he gets a great shot on net.
Play whistle dead. Penalty coming up.
And yet another penalty is called, so out comes the PK unit, and you know what? They are taxed. They are worn down. If this continues, it's all going to backfire.
Scoops up the puck off the draw. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Covering attempt. And they clear the defensive zone. The Bruins gain possession. And he loses control here. And he takes the feed. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. And the goaltender comes out to play the puck. The Senators scoop it up along the boards. Offside the call will get a reset. Norris and company still shorthanded here as they get ready for the faceoff. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Boston's on the attack. Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. And manages to clear the zone. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Picked up along the wall by Marchand. Moves it to Craig. Great save by Swayman.
That's an incredible save, James. I mean, he's got presence in his crease, and he's also got a great glove hand, and he shows it right there with that save.
Fires it, and he gets a chunk of that to keep it out. The Bruins have it against the wall. Picked up along the boards by Marchand. And that's blocked from someone in front. Puck is cleared out of the defensive zone. Boston's got a hold of it against the wall. The Bruins get nothing here on this power play. We're back to even strength. Denied that one.
They've had a great night on the PK. It doesn't get much better than this, James. The coach certainly knows it. Everything they practice has worked out to their benefit right now. Straight line skating, vision, and anticipation. And those are 3 skills that are required on a PK.
And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. The Senators have looked good tonight, especially offensively here in this third period. And off the draw, they take the puck. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. Nearing the midway mark of the period. 2-0 is where we sit. The Bruins get a hold of the puck off the draw. And he sidesteps the check there. Centering pass! Oh, and he comes up with a stop. The Senators get a hold of the puck along the boards. From the point, looks to make something happen. The Senators pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Takes a whack, but still hangs on. From point-blank range. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Past the midway mark in this period. 2-0 is the score. Gregor's won the draw, and the challenge is accepted.
And ding, ding, it's all over.
Yeah, the bell has rung, and he certainly got his done. There's a lot of people in the game who don't like fighting, and you can see the reasons why, but look around in this building. Everyone's standing on their feet and the energy that it's created.
The gloves are back on, the buckets are strapped back in, and we still got a game to play here with an upcoming faceoff. Handles the pass. The Bruins played along the wing. Ottawa's got the puck along the wall. The Senators cross the blue line and are on the attack. Fantastic save! Oh, tremendous reflexes with the glove by Swayman! The Senators have continued to put lots of pucks on net, and they lead it here in the third. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? Nice stick save by the goaltender. Got a piece of that one to swat it away with the twig. And the goalie covers up for the whistle.
The team would like to thank you for your score.
Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. The Bruins come up with the defensive zone draw. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
They got to put a pin in the penalty balloon here, James. The frustrating calls, no question about it. They got to figure out a way to control their emotion and get back in this game.
The Bruins win that offensive zone faceoff. Denied by the goaltender. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Coyle's ready for the draw on this man advantage. Ottawa's going to start with the puck on their own end. And manages to clear the zone. Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage. Passes into Saka. And now it's over to Brazil. We got a penalty coming up here on the play. Oh, aggressive move as he pokes it away. Feeds it over. Great hits up play with the stick by Sanderson. Passes it over. Grabs the puck away.
Well, it's tough to see him go to the box. He's such a huge part of their penalty kill. Got a short-handed goal earlier.
Not really sure why they're calling the timeout here, Cheryl. I don't know if it's something the coach didn't like, or is this just they need a breather?
Well, sometimes you need a breather, but also you need to just reset and communicate as you design sort of that next play. So you have to utilize.
Save on the play! Wow!
Oh, that's grand larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save. I don't think anyone minds watching that one again, James. I mean, he's so dialed in his crease. You think this is all but in, and then he comes out of nowhere to make that spectacular save. He never gives up, and he finds a way to get to it.
Here's an offensive chance. From off the wall and onto a stick. And a solid stop on the play there. And they'll get it out of the defensive end. possession along the boards. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up.
This is not the way they wanted the game to go. Just undisciplined, taking a ton of penalties. They'll have to reset, refocus if they want to find a way to get on top.
Coyle's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Here he is in front. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. And they get the puck out of the defensive end. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. On the attack along the boards. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. He grabs the puck here at the point. Taken along the wall by Coyle. Trying to gain a step. Stones him on the breakaway. Looking to break out here on the power play. Zacha's gained the line and on the attack. Knocked around but keeps it going. And he comes up with the glove save.
Nice flash from the leather on this save. The shooter's in a grade A scoring area, and man, he just whips out the glove and makes the save.
Lindholm's at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. Boston's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Oh, much respect as he blocks that one. Big-time save by Omar.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Now a quick pass to Carlo. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Here's a shot. Quick pass across to Lindholm. Highmore's out of the box, but they're still short-handed as he steps in to help try to kill off this penalty. Nice job to escape the zone. And he takes the feed. Denied by the goaltender. Puck moved back to the neutral zone. And he made the save to keep that one out of the net.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Takes a shot. Denies him in close.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
And the puck is moved to a safer spot on the ice. Trying to get it out. Scooped up along the wall by Carlo. The Senators get a hold of the puck underhand.
At this time of the game, you know the coach is in your ear. You've got to find a way to make a good puck decision. Get it in deep. Don't give up anything offensively.
Here's a feed in front. And the puck is frozen. We'll get a stoppage in play here. Here in the later stages of this period, and it's a 2-0 hockey game. The Bruins will go to work here in the offensive zone. Ottawa's got control of it now from their own end. Sent into the offensive zone. Puck grab by Zadorov. Oh, look at this. Fires it on net. Denies him with the save.
The Chucks really hearing it from the home crowd right now. They didn't like that play earlier that injured their player, and they're going to let him know it all night long.
Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. The Senators are looking to protect the lead here late in this third period as they have been the dominant offensive club. And there's a little boost from off the wing as the Senators were tied up there. Along the half wall with the puck. The Bruins really need a goal here. They pulled the goalie in the extra tackle zone. And into the wide open cage. It's an empty net goal.
And a sigh of relief as well, as it's a real insurance marker. You put it in the empty cage and you don't ice it, that's a good thing. Well, pass reception is also about the pass itself here, James. And when you have a great pass, you're able to handle it. You can get it off quickly.
Ottawa's won the draw. Gets the puck over to Giroux. Oh, great save here. Delayed penalty coming up here. Quick whistle stops the play.
Well, the penalty's inconsequential. They've been dominant all game, and just have a look at the scoreboard. This one's over.
The Bruins win it. Takes the puck. Turned aside with the glove by Omar. Under siege, trying to get it out of their zone. The Bruins gain control of the puck. Here's a chance, sends it in front, and that's stopped. Gregor is ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. won the faceoff. And then caroms off a body in traffic. Makes his presence known on the ice. There's the look. Well, sure, I'm not surprised this is about to go down here.
Yeah, we've watched the first 2 periods, and now late in the game, these tempers have flared, and this is why they're going head-to-head.
And the exclamation mark thrown there.
Yeah, this fight is over with that decisive last punch, James. The Senators playing very aggressive. That fight right there just showing that they're sending a message, trying to gain some energy, silence the crowd, and really dictate the play.
Shot down seconds, and he makes the save. There it is, final horn sounds. We are all over here with this one. They lead in this series, a strong performance tonight. To me, it really started between the pipes, but what an effort.
Well, a collective effort, no question about it. I thought they were much better structurally in terms of how they defended, James, but it all comes back to the tender. When you can make